Prince Harry's visa. Very uncommon. Here are 3 key areas covered in security check. An immigration lawyer has said Prince Harry's visa allowing him to live in the US is very uncommon and rare. An immigration lawyer has said Prince Harry's visa allowing him to live in the US is very uncommon and rare. She also spoke about the 3 key areas that are covered in the security check for such a visa. The remarks were made by Melissa Chavin, who works for the Chapman Immigration Law Office. In a conversation with GB News Digital Royal editor Spar Nanan, Senator and Royal correspondent Cameron Walker on an episode of the Royal Record podcast. Harry's likely A1 visa is generally given to ambassadors, heads of states and members of the royal family. I think that the visa Prince Harry is on is something that none of us see, and for me it is very uncommon and rare. Chavin said. However, Chavin added that it is the most common type of visa for the royal family that they think about. Do we need a visa to go to the United States? Yes, of course. Which one? Oh, it's the A1, of course, she said. What are the 3 key areas that are covered in the security check? Spar went on to ask, in terms of a security check, how does that differ to the everyday visa that most normal citizens would get to enter the U.S.? Chavin responded, I think there's a focus on only 3 areas: terrorism, contrary to foreign policy, and espionage. Just on the big headline level of what those ineligibilities might be. But yes, everyone else has a look at whether you violated a controlled substance or statute. Harry admitted in his memoir, Spare, that he took illegal drugs in the UK and America. Subsequently, his visa documents became the center of a court battle. A conservative think tank named the Heritage Foundation is now taking legal action against the Department of Homeland Security to ensure officials release the Duke of Sussex's visa documents. Their aim is to check if Harry confessed to using these drugs before he obtained a U.S. visa.